Prestige author Christopher Priest has branded Christopher Nolan's works as alternately boring and pretentious and shallow and badly written. Speaking to French movie site Script, Priest began speaking about his novel, which inevitably led to talk about Nolan's adaptation of the best-selling book. It's then that Priest branded Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy as boring and pretentious, while everything else other than Memento and The Prestige is apparently shallow and badly written, as well as embarrassing. Priest began by saying he only met Nolan once when the film was finished and viewed him as a kid who wanted to get into Hollywood. It's partly for this reason that the author decided to give him the chance to make the movie. Previously, Priest was keen on American Beauty director Sam Mendes, who, at the time, was riding high on 7 Oscar nominations for the flick. But when Nolan heard that Mendes was pretty much a sure shot for The Prestige, he decided to make one final effort to get the job. Word got back to Nolan or his wife, who was his producer, and I got a message, email or something, that said, "There's a motorbike on its way, don't decide anything." And so, an hour later, a motorbike came to my house and gave me a VHS. That's how long ago it was. A VHS of Following. And there was a note on it that said, "Watch this film and try to imagine what the filmmaker can do with the Hollywood facilities behind him." So I watched the film and I took a chance and decided that Nolan was probably going to be good. And so I selected Nolan over Mendes. I don't think he knows that. In the end, Priest was very happy with the adaptation, branding it and Memento supreme. His views on Nolan's other works, however, are far less glowing. "I don't like his other work. I think it's shallow and badly written," he said. "I mean, I've got kids who like superheroes and they think the Batman films are boring and pretentious. They like things like the Avengers and Iron Man because they're fun. It's a wrong move to take a superhero and give it psychological realism. There is no psychological realism. He's a bodybuilder who jumps off buildings. I'm sorry, I feel really strongly about this." Priest claims that audiences are predominantly bored watching Nolan's films, being distracted and only jerked back to the screen by the massive moments of action. That's a real major lack of judgment in Nolan to go for superhero films. "I feel this very strongly," he concludes, before offering Nolan some advice. What he's trying to be is some kind of modern Kubrick, and I think he'd be better off being a modern Hitchcock, basically, a maker of well-made films like Memento and The Prestige. And these blockbusters are just embarrassing, I think. I haven't seen the new one yet. For all the latest movie news, stick with IGN.